Arroyo. I'm a citizen of Cancun, Quintana Roo, Mexico. And I've been there for the last 35 years. That's why I consider myself a citizen of that part of the country.
And can you tell me about the new developments going on at your property, please?
Yes, we have this property in the Riviera Maya, which is a little bit above 400 acres, that we will be developing in the next 5 or 6 years. And we are starting now with one of the hotels. The name is Hacienda Tres Rios. And Hacienda stands for a very old Mexican farm, or a very Mexican house. And this is a 325 units, and it's oriented to the very high-end consumer. It will have a Mexican ambient, all in the rooms or in the areas. And the most important of all is that it will be surrounded by nature, because this is a green hotel. We have been working in this project for 3 years before we start any building. And most of the 3 years were devoted to know exactly what the ecosystems of our property work and how to deal with these ecosystems, not just to have a less impact, but how to improve them. And believe me, we have achieved that. Property, now that we are under construction, looks much better than before, even if we are under construction. Things that I can point out that are really outstanding, because nobody does this, is most of the building, which is a huge building, doesn't touch ground. So what we have is these pylons, and the bottom of any of the buildings is 7.5 feet on top of Mother Nature. And what it does, it's most of the hydraulic fluids, which is mostly water, go with no disturbance at all from the building, which is really an outstanding thing to do. And we have, as far as energy, we are looking to alternative sources, wind, and of course solar. And we have our own treatment plant, and we are taking very good care of the standards. And we also have our own waste disposal that we don't trust in sending somewhere, so we want to deal ourselves with that problem and follow the most strict standards on it.
And how are you getting the word out about the green credentials that you have at Tres Rios?
Well, we have been more devoted to the programs that we have established for our own, let's say, let me give you some hints. Last year, we planted 50,000 plants of mangrove, which is really something that I would like to point out on the building is we didn't build on site to respect Mother Nature. We built outside. We brought our building on the trucks. We have cranes, and we put it together. So the impact that we are doing, even in the construction part, is very, very, very slim. And just to give you an idea, it's a very low, even if it sounds like a lot of rooms, it's a very low density resort. Actually, it's 2.5 rooms per each one of the acres that we have. About that, that's the figure. So we're very happy. We are on the construction, and construction is well underway. We're using a lot of Mexican materials, Mexican marble, Mexican wood, and a lot of all the fabrics are being done in Mexico. And we will be opening the first soft opening in May, and we will be on the market for travel and wholesalers by the 1st of July.
And which markets are you specifically concentrating, especially with people talking about the US economy and the turn down in the economy? Is Europe one of your areas that you're looking at?
We are working very hard in UK market, and we are working in European markets. Of course, the easiest way to go for us is US. And we have been working in the American markets with some other resorts that we owe for the last 30 years, right? But today and this year we will go, and we have been working mostly for the Americans, but this time we're going to go broad in Europe, especially UK. Why UK? Let me tell you why. Riviera Maya is a place where really is a lot of cultural, it's a lot of Maya culture. So something that we are doing now, it's an effort to put together packages which allow people from Europe and mainly from the UK market to be in our hotel and then take short trips to Maya culture or longer trips to Maya culture and stay there for 1 or 2 days with the real Maya family living in the conditions that the Maya live today that are not very different from where they were living hundreds of years ago. We will be offering this experience, which is a unique experience. We already have a liaison and a program that is we're touching up, giving the last touch, and we will have this whole new experience. That's very important for some markets, UK market and a lot of European markets. Talking about the American market, we also have a lot of what they call lifestyle, and we have a lot of things going on these days in Playa del Carmen that we also own a hotel there, and we will be very happy to show them and to amuse them in this hotel or in the other hotel. But UK market is one of the most interested that we have today.